Good. We have seen about suffix in our last time lesson. Today we are going to learn on prefix in a very detailed manner. You have learned so many times about prefix, I remember that. But this is additional information related to a prefix, so stay with me in order to get something new related to prefix. So, as you can see that a prefix is a letter, or it can be a single letter or a group of letters attached to the beginning of a new or a beginning of a root word or a word. In short, a prefix is a letter or group of letters that can be attached at the beginning of the main word or root word. That can partly indicate its meaning, or it has a potential of showing or indicating the meaning of the word that we can get from any reading article or material. Understanding the meanings of the most common prefixes. Understanding the most common prefixes can help us in order to guess the meanings of the new words that we get from the material that we are reading. Understanding the meanings of the most common prefixes can help us to deduce the definitions of new words that we run across in our reading. So let we try to see some prefixes, and we should have to master them in order to use for our day-to-day communication purpose. Ante, this is a prefix, and its meaning is before, earlier, in front of. And here is an example: antecedents, antedates, antemeridian, anterior. So these are some of the words that are formed by using this prefix ante. And this anti, this is the prefix, and its meaning is against, opposite of. So an example: anti-climax, anti-aircraft, antiseptic, and antibiotic, or antibody. So these are some of the words that are formed using this prefix. Auto, this is a prefix, and its meaning is self or same. For example, autopilot, autobiography, and automobile, and autofocus. Circum, this is a prefix, and its meaning is that round or about. And circumvent, circumnavigate, and circumscribe. So these are some of the words that can be formed with the prefix circum. Co, this is also prefix, and its meaning is with or together. So let we try to see the examples that can be or that have formed with the prefix co-pilot, co-occur, coexist, and co-author. D, this is prefix, and its meaning is that down, of, away from. And here are some examples that have formed by using the prefix D. De-evaluates, deactivates, debug, decreate, and deduce. And this is also prefix, and its meaning is north, upward, and away. And here are some examples that are formed by using the prefix disappear, disagreeable, disburr, and dissect. And here there is a prefix which is called an, and its meaning is to put into or cover with. So these are some examples that can be made with the prefix an: enclose, entangle, and enslave, and encase. So these are some of the prefixes, and we should have to capture into our mind. And here X, and its meaning is out of, from, former, extracts, excel, excavate, ex-president, extra. This is also a prefix, and its meaning is beyond, outside, more than. So here is an example: extracurricular, extravagant, hetero. Hetero is a prefix, and its meaning is different others. Heterodox, heterodox, heterogeneous, heterogeneous. And here is also another prefix. Okay, here is also another prefix, homo. It is to mean that same or alike. Homo name, homophone. And hyper, it is also another prefix, and its meaning is over, more, beyond. For example, hyperactive, hypersensitive, and hypercritical. Ill, in, and ear. These are prefixes, and their meaning is not or without. For example, illegal, immoral, inconsiderate, and irresponsible. And here is inter. This is a prefix, and its meaning is that between, among, and here is an example that have formed with the prefix inter: intersect, intervene, and interpenetrate. And here are also another prefixes: intra, intro, its meaning within or inside. Here is an example: intravenous, introverts, and here is also a prefix, macro, and its meaning is large or prominent. For example, macroeconomics, macro structure. And here is also a prefix, and micro, its meaning is very small. For example, microscope, microcosm, and micro. And here is also another example of prefix, which is mono, and its meaning is that one, single, alone. And here are some examples: monologue, monogamy, and monotony, monologue, monogamy, and monotony. These are some of the words that have been formed by using the prefix mono, And here is also another prefix, non. Its meaning is without. For example, non-aggressive, non-essential, and non-fiction. Omni is also another prefix, and its meaning is that all, every. For example, these are some of the words that have been formed with the prefix omni: omnivorous, omniscient, and omnidirectional. Post is also another prefix, and its meaning is that after, behind. And here is an example: postscript, postperative, postoperative, postoperative. So these are some of the words that have just been formed with the prefix post, And here is also the continuous of the earlier ones, pre and pro, and its meaning is before or forward. For example, precedes, predicts, projects, prolonged. These are some of the prefixes that have just been formed by using the prefixes pre and pro. These are the words that have been formed by using the prefixes pro and pre. Sub is also a prefix, and its meaning is under or lower. For example, submarine, and subsidiary, and substandard. And here is also a prefix, same, and meaning same time or together. And here is an example word, symmetry, symposium, and synchronize, and synapse. And here is also the continuation of prefixes, okay? The continuation of prefix. Tele means from or over a distance. And here are some words, telemedicine, television, and telephone. And trans means across, beyond, and through. And here are some example words, transmit, transaction, and translation. Tri is a prefix and its meaning is three, every third, and tricycle, and triangle. And here is also another prefix, an, its meaning not, lacking, opposite of. For example, unfinished, unskilled, ungraceful, and unfriendly. Uni, this is a prefix and its meaning is one, single. And for example, unicorn, unicellular, unicycle, and unilateral. Up is also prefix and its meaning is that to stop or higher or better. So to top, up means to the top or higher or better. For example, upgrade, upload, uphill, and upstage. Thank you for staying with me and read and watch this channel related to prefix.